as long as the city lord does not break the MPs. Once the bottom divergence is formed, you can fight back. Come up, let me go up. That year, Chendao's I won 37 million with 20 yuan. It's not a problem for me, Mihao, to win 5 million with 20,000 yuan. Cough, cough, cough. Ha ha ha. His place was taken by a guy who passed the first try. The second-generation ancestors who even stuttered about professional terms during the interview, just because his father is a deputy director. As a Dega, you should understand your role clearly. The system prompts that your position has been forcibly closed. Ha 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 ha. Trading turns out to be trading. Retail investors look at technology. The dealer looks at his whole cards. As long as they want you dead, even if you have no plans, you can't escape the fate of unplugging the network cable. Nod, dear. Why did you have to come to such a shabby place to die? I heard that he is speculating in coins recently. I randomly shouted in the group tonight, join some hot money and smash the deal. Then did our rice genius just liquidate his position? Zhao Xiao, why do you want to compete with a low-level pauper? He will be a taker in this life. Can't even afford a decent house. I also learned from others about stock trading and currency trading. Global notice. Epic type fusion officially started. Global notice. What's wrong with my car? Oh. Congratulations to player Mihao for his awakening, the only hidden profession with the highest trial bonus level in the universe. Tiandao Trader. Level 5 Monster. It stands to reason that at this stage, there is no new player who has just arrived can kill alone. But it's a pity. You met the dealer. Earthquake. Target net worth falls below. Maintain margin rate 15%. Trigger absolute liquidation. This is the power of armor. Just an ordinary leapfrog killing monster. After triggering the prize, he actually buried this monster deep in his genes. Even if the probability is 1/10 million, the hidden mythical pet egg that can only be revealed. They were all forcefully pulled out. This game suits me so well. Hello. Me, how is you? Is that right? I actually still love you. As long as you let me go up, as long as you protect me, I would do anything for you. Me, how you can do whatever you want. Brother, it turns out you were hiding something secretly. You rescued me back to my villa. I'll give you 10 million. If you don't, I'll give you 10% of the shares in my dad's company. How about we divide the things on this ground equally? 10 million equally divided. In this world, legal tender has been completely reduced to waste paper. In a new era where strength is truth, there are actually people who are stupid enough to use real money to negotiate terms. Hello. Don't touch me. All things K line starts. King Kong Bone Kicking Blade. Basic attack power increased by 40. Blue quality. Passive skill book Blood's Violent quality. Yellow universal skills. It is detected that your occupation is Tiandao trader. Skills undergo underlying logical adaptive mutation. Unhatched Mutant Meal King Cub Red Myth. All potential. Incubation conditions. Needs to be dripped with the master's blood. Establish a soul contract. And provide sufficient initial energy. Me, how? Look at his two pincers that are like giant sharp blades. The real world comes to mind. Those capital giants who are making waves in the financial markets. Let's go. Wineblade will take you to have appetizers. By the way, let's get familiar with this new market. Get the hell away from me. I want to go in and get something to eat. Okay, I can exchange it for the copper coins quoted by the system. Or trade your life. Extremely inflated low-quality assets. There is huge room for short arbitrage. Yo, brothers, look who this is. Isn't this our great talent and great stock god? Ha ha ha, what's wrong? Meow, those K-line charts of yours. What MCD dissociation? It won't work in this apocalypse, right? Can't you do the math? Did you calculate it? Today is yours, Mr. Wong, my world. You're lucky. Did you miss it? Now that we've met, let's settle old scores. You owed me that 500,000 before. Usury principal plus interest. In this world now, money is useless. Well, take the knife in your hand and hand over everything in your backpack. All previous debts are wiped off. How about letting you go into the supermarket and get a bottle of water? Poor quality assets of foreign powerhouses, but middle-class cadres. Weaknesses have been fully exposed. Huang Kang, you just mentioned debt, right? It is true that repaying debts is a matter of course, but you seem to have made a mistake. What happened? In the past, you lent money and I paid the interest. But on this new plate today, I am the banker. Things that don't know whether to live or die. Brothers, grab the knife for me. Sharp edge. Something. Mutated baby with red quality. This is just a little interest on the deposit. Malicious short selling. I just want to close my position and stop my losses now. It's too late, you loan sharks. Don't you just like to fry people till the last drop of their blood? What you did to me, monster. What a monster are you? Heaven and earth are true. Oh, spare my life. Master me. I was wrong. I'll give you all the supermarkets. Don't kill me. Sorry, your position has been exhausted. Trigger absolute liquidation. Oh. Blame me. Get out or be liquidated. Choose one. Get lost. Let's get lost immediately. Thank you for not killing me. The dealer's butcher's knife, already completely unsealed in this new world. In this connected system, the early stages when the mall is not even open yet. High-calorie food, pure water and basic medical bandages. It's the scarcest hard currency. You are out of the novice protection period and early stage. Regional chat channels officially unlocked. The panic index has exceeded historical extremes. Greed index wizard. The price of underlying materials will be pushed up indefinitely. And those second-generation chaebol will be the first batch tomorrow. Low-quality assets eliminated by the market. Sharp edge. When you're full, it's time to work. Real. Bankers never make small profits from reselling supplies. The system globally announces that the violent period of blood moon has arrived. Affected by the gravity of the blood moon, all attributes of all monsters in the wild are temporarily increased by 30%. Expanded horizons. Active aggression is extremely enhanced. The system prompts that high risks come with high rewards. Blood moon period. Regional leader level boss. The probability of monsters coming is greatly increased. The explosion rate of top-quality equipment is increased by 5%. All K lines are open. Regional leaders. A blood moon boss with all attributes increased by 30%. For those retail investors who are still using novice wooden knives, it's a ruthless meat grinder. But for me, this is simply an unexplored, a high-quality IPO with unlimited potential that sets a new benchmark. Let's go. Let's take you to NASDAQ to ring the bell. Oh, use life potion. Filled in the damaged words of a blood boss. This group of retail investors have no idea what quantitative analysis is. Zem's venom sprays with a debuff that continuously drops blood. Health potion recovery rate. It cannot offset the attenuation of toxins at all. The night shield has bottomed out in 3 minutes. At most 3 minutes. Front row collapsed. Jumi health will drop to 30%. First release of violence. This Zhang family's chaebol team will be wiped out by all members. Hold it up to me. This young master just recharged 1 million in the mall. Gold coins bought. Each of you has been given 5 bottles of life potions. Give me some potion and beat him to death. Just issued a completion order. You are all the future founding heroes of my Zhang family. Oh. Lao Li is dead. If the front row is broken, retreat quickly. A bunch of rubbish. You trash. I spent so much money to support you. Oh. Bloodthirsty frenzy triggered. Boss attack power doubled. Vampiric effect activated. Just now. Wind blade cuts off Sum's leg. Cut off his mobility. Crane wing shorts. Fell below half position. Trigger enemy preparedness. Being your health is less than 50%. This is what the banker should have. Earthquake. Oh. Target net worth has fallen below. Maintenance margin rate critical point. Liquidation begins. Trigger absolute liquidation. Oh. Server-wide announcement. Server-wide announcement. Oh. I used the handbrake. This is the dragon slaying knife. This is dragon slaying. Oh. Big boss. The first initial capital accumulation is completed. Let's go, Blade. This is just the beginning. 3 a.m. City streets, already covered with blood and monster remains. Mihao followed the fire escape. Quietly returned to myself, that dilapidated rental house on the second floor of the urban village. Push the door open. The room is still filled with the familiar smell of instant noodles and bad tobacco smell. The computer screen has long been black due to a power outage. The original messy desktop remains. The general is coming. Because of his liquidation and the traces of crazy smashing of the keyboard a few hours ago. He is here. I lost my last 20,000 yuan in reality. Like a lost dog. And now he closed the leaky wooden door. Like a tyrant returning to his throne. Tonight's earnings are incredible. Early Advent. Everyone is struggling on the line of life and death. But the real top capital. We must have stabilized our position. This token is for the lone wolf. Has just an enviable piece of scrap metal. But for those eager to establish an absolute safe zone, trying to continue making laws in the new world, and the chaebol who tampered with retail investors. This is the priceless money printing press license. Ding detected that the player has a legendary item. Meet the opening conditions. The global cross-region trading mall is unlocked for you in advance. But as a hardcore trader, I know the importance of packaging. Miss Global Trading Company appeared. The seller behind the completion order chose to remain anonymous, but it comes with a section to instantly kill the LV10 regional boss. Horror video. The power of this beam of light has touched upon the underlying rules of the world. Who got this token? Who is the new era, the first king to establish taxes and order? The Meng family must win. But miss, all the plutocrats around the world are spending money. The gold coins we have raised so far are only 3 million. A seller opposite. It seems that pure gold coins and ordinary high-level equipment. Not interested. The seller is an extremely expert bookmaker. He is waiting for a core asset that can make a qualitative difference. Just use this to kill him. Too little. This liquidity. You don't deserve to be shipped by me at all. Ding system extremely serious warning. Detected to be related to your professional Tiandao traders. Produce absolute causal resonance. Exclusive advanced core materials. In this cold new world. For the first time, I felt my heart beating wildly. Items describe the concrete products of the underlying laws of the world. Own it. Then you have the authority to modify the probability of fluctuation rules. It turned out that you were waiting for me here. Ding, transaction successful. You received a total of 3 million gold coins. System prompt. You have one. From buyer Meng Yangxi. What time anonymous private message request? Time limit 1 minute. Is it connected? Relieve pain. Hello, Mr. Anonymous. I am Meng Yangxi from the Meng family in Yanjing. That dark gold weight is a rare item I obtained accidentally. It seems I made the right bet. He is very important to you. Able to kill the Blood Moon leader alone. You are ordinary by no means. Now this world. No matter how powerful one is, it is no match for the endless pouring war of capital. Even came to my Meng house. As long as you show enough value, Meng family can meet all your requirements in reality and games, even some extremely personal requests. Miss Meng, there is a wise saying in the financial world. Teach you for free today. Never fall in love with your chips. Don't even try to recruit a double armor. The premium you paid for this deal is indeed high. Am very satisfied. But as for that broken chariot of your Meng family, am not interested. Take the building order. Go ahead and build your gray city walls. I wish you could live longer in this market. Looking forward to our next harvest. Mr. Anonymous, you successfully caught my attention. Well, see. System prompt. City of Dawn has been refreshed in major regional centers around the world. Coordinates have been issued. Malicious PK is strictly prohibited in the safe zone. Various life and transaction functions have been enabled. Money can only be spent. Converting it into fixed assets is called wealth. Otherwise, it is just a bunch of data that will depreciate. Wow! Dear Adventor, what level of shelter do you need to buy? I want you. The most exclusive private property here. It is the Cloud Supreme who is located on the top of the central psychic tower. Luxurious large flat floor. Absolutely immune to any attack below LV50. Defensive array. Bring your own spiritual spring bathtub. Its price is as high as 1 million gold coins. And you have to pay a property tax of 10,000 gold coins. Bought. Ding, congratulations to player Mihao. Successfully purchased the first set of Supreme real estate in the server. Get hidden achievements. Spend money like water. Hardware facilities are complete. Now we need a useful tool man. As a lone wolf bookmaker, my time is extremely precious. All must be used for new creation and trading. If you still have to cook by yourself every day, sort out the loot and clean up after yourself. What's the difference between that and going to the factory to drive screws? Find a lifestyle player with great potential. Be a housekeeper. It's best to buy STD stocks that have really bottomed out. This asset has the lowest bargaining cost. And as long as a system-level master servant contract is signed, loyalty is also the most absolute. 10 minutes later. Temporary survivors on the edge of the main city. The slave market is coming. Lost stripped of reality. It has degenerated into the most primitive jungle. The people here are no longer human. It is a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. Come and see the top actresses of the past. Although I didn't switch to any good career, but just 2 pieces of black bread can take away the warm bed. Top students in the Department of Finance. Proficient in various management studies. Who gives me saliva to drink? I'll be his dog for the rest of my life. Found the perfect bargaining hunting spot. This is your value. How to sell this? This number is small. Don't even think about taking away a single penny. You are. It's yours. I received the money. It's yours. Later. I have no shortage of lovers. There's no shortage of bed warming waste either. I need someone who can manage my huge assets. Top housekeeper who helps me handle all the logistics. I offer you absolute safety, endless ingredients for you to upgrade, and you to sign this false contract that buys out your life. Sign it for your life. All the magical items you made, all are my assets. If rejected, I'm leaving now. Ding contract reached. Player Lin Qingyan has become your exclusive follower. Do the best things in your life. The correct stop-loss decision in this world. Nothing. More valuable than a slave who knows how to assess the situation. And you, Lin Qingyan, just proved your worth. Put it on and follow me home. Ah. Link one bathroom in the master bedroom on the right. Professional asset verification after 10 minutes. Is the master. Come here after writing it. Can't get up yet. Your weight is pressing on the nerves in my legs. Sorry. Professional magic chef. The only hidden skill of red mythical level. Cauldron of creation spiritual energy extraction. Fatal flaws cannot be used. Ordinary ingredients. I will invest in heavy asset projects that retail investors cannot afford. Hum. Ah. These are your starting funds tonight. To cook a meal. I won't let you lose money. If you fail, I will be responsible for giving you a blood bottle to kill you. If you succeed, you will be my chief operating officer. Ah. Ding Ding eats divine cuisine. Hunger and fatigue values are instantly cleared to 0. Conditions met. Absorbing core law materials. Your professional Tiandao trader successfully broke through the barrier. Promoted to second level. Congratulations on unlocking the second level core magical skill of margin trading. Master's Bell Wolf Meat Soup. Main Master. I used the leftover LV5 wound wolf meat scraps from yesterday. Made some broth. Good luck. Triggered professional passive. Well done. It can barely be regarded as a high-quality asset with the ability to pay dividends. Stay in the safe zone and cook your meal, full of proficiency. Without my permission, you are not allowed to step out of this door. Meow. Dutert, get away from me. Either pay 10 silver coins. Either do odd jobs. Jinben scored the first kill in the entire server. Damn, this is a book that can be played at this stage. Boss number 1. The mechanism of step 1 variation is too abnormal. As soon as he loses health, he will summon a dozen self-destructing mobs. Our output can't suppress his blood recovery at all. Was wasted to death. Are you blind? Anyone wants to join this book? A bunch of leaks who can't even understand the underlying logic. Since it is a capital chain, then cut it off. Cut off my supplies. Oh. Margin financing and securities lending launch for short selling. Highly leveraged financing. The asset has fallen below the strong level line. Trigger absolute liquidation. Server-wide announcement congratulations to the anonymous player. In the single-player mode, the LV15 copy of the Mutation Research Institute. First pass to all servers. Single down. The system rewards the only hidden treasure chest with all attributes B10. One order. Fall alone. Make us an elite group. The boss who is rubbing against the ground. Lost to the single. That's the only hidden career time traveler in the entire server. How can one person be alone in such a short period of time? From the underlying code logic, cut off the energy circulation network of that robe. Your algorithm is very special. I have a hidden drawing of the ruins of God in my hands. The copy mechanism there. I'm missing someone like you. Partners who forcefully change underlying rules. Are you interested in chatting about a big deal? My appearance fee is very expensive. It depends on whether you can bring out the bargaining chip that makes my heart move. Go and release water. Preparing a recovery bath of the highest specification. Then go to the living room to do asset liquidation. Ah. Your heart rate is too high. If this is an abnormal state determined by the system, it is recommended that you use the potion immediately. I don't need. A person may get distracted at any time, and the steward who caused the depreciation of assets. Sorry, I lost my temper. the perfect left side trading strategy. With this physical blood-sucking property, cooperate with liquidation red eye. Can be used in extremely low blood states, bouncing back with an even more terrifying counter trend. These materials are extremely toxic. Ordinary players will lose blood if they touch it, but for your magical master, this is the highest level of leverage. Refining toxins and replacing ingredients. No need for poison that can instantly paralyze high-level monsters, or a violent potion that overdrafts the potential. Guaranteed completion of asset conversion master. You are on time, Mr. Anonymous. Relics of God. It is currently the only one that may reveal law-level items, undeveloped areas. Become a unicorn project. I produce drawings. You show your strength. Income distribution. Me, you four. Miss ye. Valuation models you might have for the venture capital market. Is there any misunderstanding? Without my ability to crack the underlying logic, your drawings will be a dead end if they are entered. A bankrupt project destined to fail. Your skills are worthless. Me ate you too. And the priority liquidation right of the core assets belongs to me. 7-3 my bottom line. D.L. You are a complete blood-sucking capitalist. My lord, you are looking for a weakness. Ah, what's going on? All my injuries are reflected back on myself, not retaliation. Get out of the way. This is not a physical defense. This is the highest level of exchange rate anchoring. Asset pegging. His life K-line is bound to your 1-to-1 exchange rate. How much blood does he lose when you hit him? How much blood will you deduct at the same time? As long as it is an anchored exchange rate, there is room for arbitrage. Encountering such high risks. Forced anchoring. We must create shell companies to transfer risks. You are crazy, you. I need 3 seconds of absolute stillness. Inject the Trojan code into the rivet chain. I'll throw in all my principles for you. Time traveler. Absolute realm. Stop for me. I can't hold it anymore. It's enough. Crane wing short launches. Get me in. The firewall is established. Prepare for liquidation. Margin trading. Borrowing 10 times the excess health value from the system's full warehouse. Underlying logic conflicts. Liquidity was completely broken down. What on earth did you do to him? I just opened a shell company into the system, taking advantage of the time difference in the settlement system. No matter how perfect the underlying code is, under the instant impact of huge 10 times overflow data, bad debts will also occur. I'm just helping him. It just triggered bankruptcy liquidation in advance. Great Advent! It's just a higher dimensional capital game. As long as it's a game, there is armor. As long as there is a board of directors, you could be maliciously acquired for 100 fragments. This is the ultimate bargaining chip to buy the whole world. What is that colored gold stone you took away? That's insider options beyond your understanding. You are always just a shareholder who gets dividends. Don't try to touch the steering wheel, Mr. Anonymous. Financial game? I still want to see who is the banker who finally controls the market. The 3 poisonous sporonja I gave you before I left. How is the asset conversion going? Impurities have been initially stripped away using psychic extraction. The violent energy in this core, enough to blow a low-level player into bloody foam. I want you to use mythical skills. Forcibly fuse and refine the venom muscle base with it. Asset restructuring is accompanied by the risk of liquidation. If you don't even dare to add this little leverage, then you don't deserve to be my CEO. I will prove my valuation. The perfect lever for sublimation. Rest for 10 minutes. Your financial report is very beautiful. Sharp edge. The price went against common sense and skyrocketed by 500%. Someone is forcibly scanning goods and controlling orders in the secondary market. Tens of millions of funds can be used at this stage, forcibly establishing monopoly barriers. Except for the fact that I snatched the handbrake at the door of the dungeon just now, the angry sword of the sky. There won't be anyone else. Lin Qingyanbi fell asleep. Go to work overtime. Empty all low-priced herbs in the system mall. Today, I want to smash the secondary market of this main city until it is suspended. Like a precision industrial machine that starts up. President, 80% of the potions on the market have been sold out by us. Retail investors now can't even get their blood back when fighting monsters. You can only buy our medicine at 5 times the price. Well done. That anonymous bastard who got our first kill. So what if he can fight? In this world, capital and monopolies are king. Emotions have reached their peak. Then, accept the dimensionality reduction blow from high dimensions. The price is set at 50% of the Sword of the Sky Monopoly price. Twice as effective. What's going on? Who is smashing the market? Retail investors are all going to buy the perfect potion from the anonymous banker. DNS, you have successfully purchased the lowest price. Acquisition of prime land title, no. 001, Main City Commercial Street. Net profit settlement doubles your cash flow. And obtain the absolute controlling stake in the core of Dawn City. Black Swan event. Turbulent and troubled times are the best breeding grounds for doubling capital. Pick up gold coins. Attack power can be tripled. Typical financial Ponzi scheme. Ah. Keep the formation. No one is allowed to touch the abyss. Gold coin violator. Military justice. Ultimate ice. Absolute zero. Formation. Lang Bingyu. The first line of defense of the Union. It seems that he also lacks the ability to resist risks. System broadcast. You are the master of Fortress No. 1. The anonymous player who got the first kill. Hurry and avoid him. His strength is still rising. What's the hurry at the negotiation table? I always like to wait until the other party is completely bankrupt before I start talking. sowing, retreat. I can inject liquidity into you. Kill this monster instantly. Save this city. Sign it for you, Kunlun, and everyone in the city. Total revenue for the next year. Pay me 30% dividend unconditionally. At the same time, in view of the Kunlun Trade Union, it is the largest liability party in this non-performing asset. Collateral as risk hedging. President Lang, you must belong to me unconditionally for life. It's now time for you to go crazy. Are you still calculating the profits? They even forced us. President Lang, you are a vampire taking advantage of others' misfortune. Business practices. Reject moral kidnapping. I don't need a few of you as laborers. But the next episode of Behemoth comes down. Your Kunlun Union. And the city full of refugees behind you. We had to force them all to be liquidated and wiped out. To sign or not to sign. I sign. Ding asset delivery completed. The city's assets have been packaged and reorganized. The ownership of the collateral Lang Bingyu has changed. Read the plan using the most vicious means in the financial world. He doesn't like to play Ponzi schemes. Absorb the capital of the whole city? Then I will fulfill him. System judgment. As the city's largest creditor, I compile the debt data of players across the city. Force consolidation with Behemoth's Ponzi prize pool. Edge to our parent company. Inject this toxic asset. Data overload. The underlying logic breaks down. Liquidation. The defense of Dawn City was successful. The defensive battle is over. The obligation to fulfill the pledged property. Follow me home. Ow, ow. Master, you are back. The bathwater has been put away. Go get him a room. Here you are no longer the president of Kunlun, no longer an ice goddess. You're just a piece of collateral on my balance sheet. Take off this useless iron skin. Clean my bed warming maid and don't need to wear armor. The underlying assets held by you. Killing the LV12 Wind Wolf. Trigger survival contract. 30% of the income will be automatically deducted into your account. ADD3 silver coins. The underlying assets you hold. Kunlun Union Second Elite Group. Clear the LV15 copy. Trigger survival contract. 30% of the income will be automatically deducted into your account. Add 120 gold coins. Add rare gold. Iron ore times 40. Cash flow from after-tax income has been thoroughly stabilized. This city has officially become my base. Why are you not satisfied with the work clothes distributed by the company? You shameless devil! I am Lang Bing and the dignified official general, Supreme Commander of Kunlun. You actually used that despicable method, forced me to sign a deed of betrayal, and they made me wear such shameless clothes. Do you really think it's a broken contract? Can you completely lock me down? It seems. The underlying logic of this inferior asset, still stuck in the old version of the past. I haven't figured out my position yet. Warning that your behavior violates the contract. About to be punished. In this world composed of data and capital, your official title, your pride, it's all just a series of numbers on the balance sheet. You don't have any human rights. No capital to resist. Even your breathing frequency must match. My mate's daily behavior KPI assessment form. Do you understand? Lord. Main Master. From Miss Lang's perspective, you still need some time to adapt to the company's new rules and regulations. In the master's territory, loyalty and efficiency are the only rules of survival. Put away your useless tears. It will only lower your property appraisal rating. Since you've barely passed the obedience test, then it's time to start squeezing out your residual value. Lin Qingyan, bring your tools. Lang Bingyu follows up. I want to test your synergy. The energy in the core of the Master Abyss Night Demon is too violent. This cross-level refinement, my mental strength cannot suppress the expansion of his heat. An explosion may occur at any time. Lang Bingyu, this is your job. Use your ultimate ice, Absolute Zero, wrapping the perimeter of the alchemy furnace as coolant. Give it physical cooling and field control. You let me. Use official top secret records. I'll use it as an air conditioner for you to refine medicine. Ultimate Ice's top-level killing skills become coolant. The ultimate trampling on the dignity of a warrior. I don't raise idle people. Assets that cannot create pipelines. They can only be sent to the black market to be sliced and auctioned. Countdown 3 seconds 32. I just do what I do. Ultimate Ice. Release. The temperature is controlled at 75.3% of the optimal halo value. Perfect energy fusion. Received. The double row god level processing plant of ice and fire. This is the synergy effect created between the best assets. All the surviving compatriots on the server. This is the highest security zone in Longdu. I am Yi Jiang Wo, the former Supreme Commander of the military. The Great Advent destroys our physical world, but it is absolutely impossible to destroy the human order. After several days of bloody fighting, we are in Longdu. Completed the reorganization of the supreme political power and military power. The first central bank was officially established today. From now on, free trading of gold coins and rough stones across the server. Credits will be applied to the unique legal numbers of both parties. Must be within a week. Reserve gold coins in your hands. Submit it to official collection points in various places. Forced exchange of credit anchors at an exchange rate of. Completely crack down on black market fraud and hoarding of speculators. At the same time, partial use of the session will be 2 short strong contracts. Massive annexation of cities. Local armed capital that enslaves civilians. Placed on the highest level sanctions list. The replacement of the state apparatus will crush everything. A blood-sucking bastard trying to lord it over the people. Fegdi will detoxify. Free enslaved players. Accept military takeover. Otherwise, only complete destruction awaits you. It's general yes. The Supreme Council was re-established. The first central bank was established. Did you hear that? Cold-blooded capitalist. That's the roar of the state machinery. Do you think it depends on a few perverted skills? Controlled a city through insidious means. Could be the leader of this world forever. Is the 2 emperor having an absolutely violent machine? Have an army of millions before meeting with a country that has full pricing power. That little bit of capital flow you're proud of can't even make waves. You are the one they named for sanctions. Your end has come. Fiat currency mandatory exchange rate anchor. Relying on old rules to collect private gold coins. A group of people are at the end of the world. They also try to use the traditional economics of the old era. Idiots who play online games with high-dimensional data. Miss Lang, what misunderstandings might you have about the 3 words pricing power? In the real capital market, monetary, it is never supported by troops and slogans, but rely on absolute liquidity. Lin Qingyan opens backup vault No. 1. Raise all the liquid gold coins in the market. Since the national team wants to use credit points to force the bankers, then let's go teach him. What is a true free market? Gather chips. Preparing to short the first central bank. Gather chips. Preparing to short the first central bank. Short banks. What did you do with it? That's due to the great power and the credit system endorsed by the rules of the old era. They have absolute pricing power. Just one command. All your wealth will turn into a pile of waste paper. From Miss Lang's perspective, military discipline only teaches you obedience. Didn't teach you to think. Mandatory peg of 1 to 100 for any fiat currency. Must have extremely large foreign exchange reserves. Gold coins as support. The Great Advent occurred only a few days ago. They haven't even finished developing the surrounding high-level dungeons. Where did the massive gold coins come from in the treasury? Tell me first, central bank. How much is the current actual gold coin reserve? That's top state secret. I won't die even if I die. Number. Don't. Your personal life and death are indeed not enough to be used as a bargaining chip. But don't forget, you signed. It is the packaged asset temporary storage contract of Kunlun Guild. 3 seconds later, I will cut off the City of Dawn, the lives of all the Kunlun elite group, restore potion supplies, and send them to the high-risk leveling areas where they are located. Release Monster Rage Exotic Tonic. 1,000 military elites will be wiped out in 5 minutes. 1. I say anything. Don't ask any more. 5 million in the treasury of Longdu Bank. There is only a bottom position of less than 5 million gold coins. The so-called 1 to 100 mandatory exchange rate. It relies on the force of 100,000 troops to deter the empty city plan that was forced to survive. Very good. Fixed exchange rate for 5 million bottom positions. This is simply sending invitations to tourists all over the world. The space begins to tremble. Alert detects high-dimensional space intrusion. Disarm. A guest is coming. As expected, he was the first in the entire server to get the first kill. And use one's own strength. The mysterious Zhang family controls the entire Dawn City. Mr. Mi's hospitality is really impressive. The supreme commander of the first official guild in the entire server. The ice goddess that countless geniuses can only hope to reach. Lang Bingyu was actually kneeling at Miheo's feet at this moment. General Lang. This means the top facade of the official violence machine. And now this man. He even used the facade of the national team. Become your own bed warming maid. The eldest lady of the Meng family. I don't remember. Our company has sent you a visitor invitation. Mr. Li takes the liberty of interrupting. I'm coming this time. On behalf of the Meng family's highest board of directors, offering you an olive branch. If you are willing to accept the Meng family's capital injection, the Meng family is willing to use all their hidden information. Protect your assets in Daybreak City. fight together against central bank power. Miss Meng, the equity you want to buy. Just with your poor liquidity guarantee of the Meng family, Jin is not worthy of my poker table yet. Lin Qingyan breaks through the city of dawn. Connect with all underlying data of the official system. Open the highest encryption level underground dark pool in the city. Trading network. The Master Dark Pool Trading Network has been established, a private channel that has covered 100,000 players in the city. Now that Miss Meng is here, then just stand by and study hard. Look at me. How did you make the national team invincible in your eyes? Smashed, liquidated, and delisted. The official mandatory exchange rate is 1 gold coin for 100 credits. List the bid prices in our dark pool. 1 gold coin equals 150 credits. Open the door. Purchase unlimited gold coins from retail investors in the city. You're crazy. You're offering a 50% premium. This could indeed make the whole city's gold coins crazy pouring into your pocket. But the problem is, where did you get so many credit points to pay retail investors? Central banks have only just discovered credit points. You don't have this legal currency at all. Fiat currency. That's just recognized by the system. Just a bunch of low-level code in the capital market. As long as there are high-quality assets, just printing money out of thin air. I use this legendary infrastructure drawing as the underlying asset, issuing ABS to the system's high market, asset securitization mortgage bonds, margin financing, and securities lending started. Give me 10 times leverage to intervene. Tianling official credit points. Official shit. Dark pools can earn 50% more. Sell all the gold coins to the anonymous dealer. Ammunition is sufficient. Next, let the ghost of Soros. Let's teach you the first financial lesson in this apocalyptic world. Lin Qingyan gave us the tens of billions of credit papers we borrowed. And pack all the massive gold coins that were just harvested. Targeting the central bank's capital pool without a bottom line. Report to the commander. A large number of credit selling orders suddenly appeared in the market. Someone is running wild on our gold coin reserves. What is impossible? Who has such huge funds? Volume takeover. Use the treasury bottom position. No matter how much he throws, well, take it all. The bottom line of the exchange rate of 1 to 100 must not be broken. This is the credit of the national team. Sir, the treasury has been drained. We don't have the gold coins to pick up the credits he sold. Liquidity completely dried up. Server-wide announcement. Official only legal or credit points have been reduced to waste paper. It only took 10 minutes for one person. Several extremely crazy chain instructions. Just have an army of 100,000 and the first yanked endorsed by the state apparatus. I'm so fucked up. Miss Meng. After watching this scene, What do you think now about the equity of your Meng family? Are you still worthy of me? I just asked you a question. I'm waiting for the answer. What did he see with his own eyes? This man, with empty hands, and several strings of data instructions that retail investors cannot understand at all. Within 10 minutes, endorsed the national team with an army of 100,000, smashed to the point of liquidation. Am in the real world. Traded dozens of listed companies. I've seen the most aggressive short sellers on Wall Street. Met Soros' disciples. Have you ever seen the exchange rate system of an entire country? Be the top hunter at the mahjong table. The exclusive vision of all K lines. It's running through me in his eyes. Meng Yangxi kneeling on the ground. The K line above his head was the weirdest shape he had ever seen. The main trend shows an extremely rare double-headed variable star structure. The early pride and confidence were completely shattered, but there was no crash at the lowest point. It is an extremely rare bottle charging situation, beginning to accumulate extremely dense chips in sideways trading. This is not a crash, but the top hunter is convinced. Mr. Me. Meng family admits defeat. Not talking about recruitment. Not talking about mergers. No exchange of equal values. Let me stay with you. I accept any identity. Can you take the initiative to admit defeat at this time? Miss Meng's stop-loss awareness is indeed better than that. General, yes. Stronger for more than one stage. But stay with me. It's not a ticket you can get by just kneeling down. Star chart deduction. Can you predict prices? More than just prices. Dungeon resource distribution and high-level monster refresh rules. Even the funding trends of major labor unions in each city. What I am deducing is not the price, but the trend. The teleportation ray blueprints in your hands. I need to see long due. And at least two other resources squeezed. Hold more than 200% of the main city. Salary according to CEO standards. But you can't overstep your authority. All final decisions belong to me. Transaction certificate. The business lifeline of 4 generations of the Meng family. I pressed it here with my own hands. Lin Qingyan registers. As a strategic partner. Assets included in third-level protection. Yes. Server-wide advanced warning. Bank 1 crash. Triggered a global political crisis. Yuzi Longdu highest security zone. Has been officially announced. Initiate military takeover procedures for capital forces under their jurisdiction. Target a trader. Main city holding company. The takeover period is 48 hours. Takeover way war. General, yes. He is not dead. Has going to get serious. Official strategic array. That's not a gaming skill. That's them in the real world. A system that has been in operation for decades. Directly connected to the system data layer. Real war algorithm. Once that array is fully charged, Longdu's 100,000 elites will move along the teleportation node. Forced air landings into Dawn City. No matter how many gold coins you have in your hands, can it beat a real army? Your concern is very touching. But you asked the question backwards. An army of 100,000 people. Can you beat it? A bookmaker that controls the pricing power of the entire server. Meng Yangxi, your first mission. Start counting from now. Star map deduction is fully launched. Call out the Longdu military for me, the weakest economic line. Founded the life-restoring potion prescribed by the Dragon City Army. System more than 90%. Depends on regular supplies from several weak resource-based cities in Southeast Asia. They put transportation channels, outsourced to 3 medium-sized chambers of commerce. These 3 chambers of commerce are currently heavily in debt. The capital chain has reached a critical point. The situation in Mihao Longdu. Is it right to cut off their supply lines? Lin Qingyan contacted Darkpool Network. Start acquisition. All current claims of those 3 chambers of commerce. Yes. Master. How long does it take for the opponent's strategic array to recharge? "36 hours charging is completed after 36 hours. Lang Bingyu, you are from the military. Tell me about the 100,000 elite troops. Who is the general who can really fight? Who is embroidered pillow? There are 3 people. Deputy Commander-in-Chief Mu Changfeng, good at finding coordination with large-scale troops. But the fatal weakness is that it relies too much on logistical supplies. Ziwei, commander of the 5th Division, very strong personal combat ability, but proud and impulsive, easily provoked and tempted to judge the law. The 3rd one is General Yi's granddaughter, Yi Fuyao. She is the most dangerous variable. Yi Fuyao. 36 hours is enough. Enough. It's enough for me to smash 3 Jiang Wo's 100,000 elite troops from the inside. Lin Qingyan takes over the Dark Pool Channel. Full acquisition. Meng Yangxi launches intelligence network. Find me Fei Heng's current location and all the resources at his disposal. Lang Bingyu reinstates me tonight. The complete energy cycle logic of the military's strategic array. I know. That pillar you mentioned. I never thought he'll be used here one day.